Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dead Frontier 2 video. I haven't said that in ages. It has been very long, but we're here. And I've got some juicy stuff to talk about, because I haven't made a video in a long time. So, as you can tell by the title of the video, to put it simply, yeah, I'm helping work on Dead Frontier 2 now. It's been a bit of an interesting last 2, 3, 4 months or so. I actually don't know how long it's been. But I'm on the team now, and I'm helping program the game, add content, etc. So that's kind of, I mean, that's it. The video's over. Bye. But it's quite there's more to say, I guess. But that's the circumstances, right? So this is kind of like an update video to try and I guess bridge the gap, because it's been a good little while since I've made videos on Dead by Daylight, and especially Dead Frontier 2, so I'm here to sort of get it all out and say what's going on. So yeah, for those unaware, I do a bit of programming in my free time, or did rather, and I made some weird little games, right? So I'm not going to go into like the old stuff. If you've been around for a while, you'll know I worked on some FNAF fan games, right? But that's like, I'm not really going to get into that stuff. So I worked on originally remakes of the Dead Frontier night games, which are little mini games you can play on the Dead Frontier 1 outpost screen. There's an arcade button, and it comes up with all the games. So there was an original 3 that were made in Flash Player. I remade those in HTML, and you can go play those and have a bunch of fun, because obviously Flash was losing support at the time, so it was kind of dangerous to, I guess, leave those unattended to. I mean, I think it would have been okay, but having them HTML is a nice thing to have, I guess, to have them immortalized. But after that, I decided, why not work on something a bit more original? So I made Night 4, because there's only 3 of the games originally, so I did a 4th one, which was based off of the Dead Frontier 2D outpost attacks, which are quite interesting, to say the least. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. The difference between that and those games, I was using ClickTeam Fusion to make Night 1 and 3. Night 1, 2, 3 rather. I wanted to finally learn Unity. I'd been talking about it for a long time, and I've used Unity in the past, but it was to make some really bad Slender games when I was like 12 years old. So I wasn't too clued up, and so I followed like a course online to learn a bit about it and everything like that. And it got to the point where, with the help of Clayton, I was able to actually make a full game in it using Night 4, with Night 4 rather, and that's what we have now. After that, I decided to make a little new original game called Corner Shop, which was based off of the Dead Frontier 1 intro video, if you remember that, where you're the guy's in the corner shop and then he gets munched. That's basically what it's based off of. So I worked on those, and then I basically said to Neil, do you need any help with Dead Frontier 1 or 2? Because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do at that point. I didn't really want to make any more HTML games, really. I was quite happy to just try and do something more serious. After a little bit of conversation, I was offered the opportunity to work on Dead Frontier 2, and here we are. So, to put it simply, this is going to be very similar to Clayton working on DF1 for the first time. I'm probably not going to be doing or having a massive impact on the game at the moment. My priority is basically to do whatever I'm asked to do, but also try and do some quality of life things to make the user experience a little more enjoyable. So that's kind of my goal right now. But the main reason I'm making this video, other than telling you the news, is to say that I'm hoping to maybe make some more Dead Frontier 2 videos, or maybe live stream it, because now that I've got this sort of newfound perspective, I think it'd be interesting to do. Now, I can't say anything about upcoming project stuff with it. I can't talk about upcoming content. I can't talk about anything that basically I haven't spoken to him about directly and been like, hey, can I mention this, right? So if anyone's got questions, there's not going to be a lot of answers, I'm afraid. But I'm helping with the game, and I thought it'd be cool to have a perspective like this now, to record and do the videos and everything like that. Now that I'm helping work on it, I've always wanted to work on it. Really, I wanted to have some more of an interesting role for Dead Frontier 2. I didn't really want to be, I mean, a global moderator would have been cool, but I was more like, it was always, I think it was always more sort of interested in the development side of things, just because I really like doing game development. It's not something I get to do often, and yeah, so it means quite a lot to me to be able to do this, and I just think it would be nice to share guess that excitement on video here and there. So the plan is kind of the same as before. I wouldn't mind doing some new beginner guides and things like that, like a new series, start up a new series, maybe do some live streams on the game with proper let's plays and whatnot, that general kind of thing. But that's essentially the idea. I'm very happy with the opportunity. I mean, it's still kind of fresh. Like I said, I'm still learning the ropes, so there's a lot to learn because it's Unity and everything. There's a lot to figure out, and it's someone else's project, which is infinitely harder to work in than your own. So there's things to learn. But like I say, not really allowed to say much about upcoming stuff. But you know, if anyone's got any questions. To me personally, I guess that's probably fine. I guess you could say it's a bit of a risk to make a video like this with that knowledge, knowing that it could, you know, maybe questions could get out of hand and I could struggle to answer them or slip up and say something. But, you know, I've got faith in myself, alright? This means a lot to me. I'm not going to bugger it up. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm working on DF2. I'm hoping to do more videos soon. In terms of other things, obviously, I didn't live stream or do videos much before anyway. But now that this is a thing, obviously I won't be streaming or doing videos as much because I don't have as much free time anymore. So keep that in mind. Right now I'm still kind of, you know, 50-50. There's still quite a lot of time. But I imagine eventually it's going to get much harder. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to head off. And yeah, just want to let you guys know. So thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Any suggestions for ideas of videos or anything like that, let me know. I'll happily take them on. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good one.